Welcome to Lesson 1. To start this lesson, I want to explain the meaning of the logo. A swarm of bees are only effective when thousands of individual bees act together as an organism to feed and attend to the queen, build a hive, protect the hive, fetch pollen, make honey, and feed the young. The bee on its own is the sad-faced bee, but working together creates success. Our brain consists out of billions of neurons that also work together through interconnections to make us smart and successful. There's an underlying intelligence within the beehive and within us, which we will discuss at a later stage. Unfortunately, some neurons are not interconnected and represent the sad bee on the side. It cannot partake in the success of the beehive and will die on its own. A neuron on its own can also not partake in the thinking process to make us successful and is as good as dead. This course is for all students, educators, and parents. It will help everyone to become bee smart. You have enrolled to study a new course to improve yourself for the work environment or for personal improvement. This course is specifically developed for your learning process to become bee smart and to reach your goals. We are going to look at the brain physiology to discover the secrets of smart learning. Brain physiology sounds like a difficult starting point, but it will be explained in an easy to understand way without going into unnecessary detail. If you understand the basics of brain functioning and learning, you will become a bee smart learner. Quickly and moreover can use this knowledge to be smart in all walks of life. There are 5 stages of know, the building blocks of knowledge you acquire during your life before you can become a smart thinker. Stage 1, you know nothing. This is typically a newborn baby regarding everyday knowledge. They know nothing. However, this is also true for everyone that encounters something for the first time. It can be a word, an experience, a visual object, etc. The brain will store this new information for the first time, same as with a newborn. Just to focus more on a newborn, the newborn do have active neurons, and to keep your heart rate, to breathe, and your indigestion system. So those neurons are there and they're active. But the basic knowledge, it's clean, it's clear, there's nothing. So in other words, they must learn from the beginning. Okay, now stage 2. As a newborn, you start to know things that you experience through your senses. The loving touch of your mother, a smile from your parents, a soft and loving voice, being fed when crying, etc. Patterns of know start to form. See objects that your parents point at and make sounds to that are repeated every time the object comes into vision. A pattern forms between the visual picture and the sound. Later, if just the sound is heard, the baby can point to the visual object. Language is now starting to take shape. The sound and picture are interconnected, and therefore any one of the two can be stimulated, and the second part is also activated. And awareness kicks in at a very basic level. These basic building blocks accumulate over time, and the child starts to string these knows together. and start to utter short sentences. The more no's, the more complex the sentences, and communication starts to happen. A third aspect is still missing at this early stage, which is to read and write. A simple example is the word dog. At this stage, the child does know the image and sound of the word of a dog, but cannot read the word and cannot write the word. So just to come back to how this works is that the mother showed the picture to the child of a dog, and she utters the word or the sound dog. So then the child see the picture and hear the sound. And later on, vice versa, hear the word and then they can remember it is a dog. The image of a dog become part of them. At first, they must start to learn the alphabet with all the different letter sounds. If they know the alphabet and see the word dog, they will hear the word in their mind, and that will activate the image of a dog. The pattern or connection between the original image and sound of a dog will now connect a third aspect of the same thing. Therefore, to know, you need three things: image, sound, and word. Word is the most difficult part of language, but luckily, as time passes and words are used more frequently, they also become recognizable images, and the spelling of words becomes obsolete during the reading process. However, during the writing process, spelling becomes important again. You will be able to recall the image of the word and sound to be able to write it down. But spelling mistakes will occur if you only rely on the image and sound of the word. In the next lesson, I will continue with the next building block: knowledge, knowledgeable, and be smart.